Hello everyone and welcome back to VGIW. And look at this, we got a great match to start us off here between Liar Nix Parker and Georgia Giant Slayer, a new wrestler to the VGIW channel. From the great ranks of the Orc, you'll also be able to watch her competing in OrCW, but one of the many instances throughout the years where we've got an OrCW wrestler who also wants to compete on the grand stage of VGIW. And let me tell you, this is gonna be exciting. There's a Linux Parker, one of the most successful wrestlers to step foot in that ring. You know, she has been winning, well, they've been winning title after title after title. You know, they've been a multi-time world champion, they've been a multi-time Canadian women's champion. Liar Parker has done it all. Oh, look at this. The back and forth with the chain wrestling. Our main event tonight, by the way, is for the VGIW Men's World title. Wade Danielson, in a long-standing rivalry, is challenging Brutus Armstrong once again. Won the opportunity by winning a dungeon match, Elimination Chamber, to get this opportunity. Wade Danielson was actually the first wrestler that the undefeated Brutus Armstrong actually beat to get the undefeated streak kick-started over 7 years ago. Brutus Armstrong now going to be taking on Wade Danielson. Wade, you know, ready to give it his all. He's always been getting closer and closer and closer. And in this 3 stages of hell match tonight, this might be the best opportunity that Wade has to put an end to the undefeated streak. Of course, World Championship will be on the line as well. And we got some great matches for you tonight, including Hercule Slaughter taking on Kato, another undefeated wrestler who has been making the rounds here on the VGIW channel, and has been quickly racking up an undefeated streak. And now look at this. Oh, Liar Parker, they did not see this coming. Georgia here for a debut match, proving herself to be quite capable. Oh, the super kick though! At a count of 7, could we be about to see a count out victory for Liar Parker? Count of 8. Count of 9! Count of 9! Georgia barely getting in time. Oh, wait a minute, look at this. Roll up, small package. 1. Only a 1 count. Oh, right across the face. My God. And there, pop-up Hurricane Runner. And Georgia Giant Slayer now looking to slay one of the proverbial giants of the channel. But look at that, knees up, catching Georgia. Oh, what a running tackle. Oh no, hang on, tuning up the band. Boom! And now 1, 2, 3. And Liar Parker wins this one. Welcome to VGIW, Georgia Giant Slayer. And there, look at that. I've got to give Georgia some credit. She did show some bursts of life, but was up against one of the best in Liar Parker. They've always been a nightmare to take on, and that was showcased here in this one. Look at that. Incredible stuff. Well, that is just our opener here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we got plenty more incredible action for you here tonight. Crowd going wild for Liar Parker. They've always been a crowd favourite, and likely to have many more incredible performances throughout 2K26. Alright, it's time for our next match now. And another one that should be quite a seismic clash here. Here comes the Golden Phoenix. Golden Phoenix has been doing this thing on and off for since the start of 2K26, where he wants to showcase the masked wrestlers and most importantly the luchadors of the VGIW channel, be that VGIW Originals wrestlers who are joint VGIW and or CW, be that wrestlers who have come from outside of VGIW. Golden Phoenix was talking about, he's been talking about the days when he was younger, when, a good friend of his, the Grand Eagle, took Golden Phoenix under his wing. A then teenage Golden Eagle, Phoenix under his wing, and kept him safe, from being bullied in the, by the veterans, back then during the TTW and Kitsune Kingdom days. And he wants to try and pass that on to the next generation. Golden Phoenix is still young, he's still in his 30s, but he's been around long enough now that he wants to try and pass it forward. Well, this is going to be an interesting one. Here comes El Slug. This El Slug is... what? What? How is he doing? Okay, okay, so El Slug, part of GHK. That's very strange. El Slug here, a newcomer to the VGIW channel, and I've never seen anything quite like him. I will say that, and I can't say if that's a good thing or a bad thing, truth be told. Well, time for the match to begin. But yeah, the point is, Golden Phoenix, when he was when he was just a teenager, Grand Eagle helped him out, and he wants to help out all the masked wrestlers and luchadors, primarily the next generation of them, so that they can get their start. Golden Phoenix only started wrestling when he was 15 years old, only in his mid-30s now. So safe to say, 20 years in the business, still young, but he wants to give back to the business, and that is a very honourable thing to do. Oh man! Saying that though, look at that, bearing no quarter to the Golden Phoenix at the moment. Oh, Hellslug, a very peculiar person, to put it mildly. Lifting up Golden Phoenix here. And now taking Golden Phoenix with a powerbomb. Now, normally L-Slug, going to be on GHK. However, the open challenge from Golden Phoenix to masked wrestlers and luchadors, that is open borders. Wrestlers from all across the channel and even outside of the channel can step up to the plate to fight the Golden Phoenix. Like I said, this is a chance for Golden Phoenix to challenge you. He's not going to hold back. If he wins, he wins, but it's a chance for these masked wrestlers and luchadors to showcase themselves. But look at this. Golden Phoenix, that's a great start. Oh man, really laying in on L-Slug. L-Slug now pulling himself back to his feet here. Oh, nice work. Oh my god. L-Slug now in the driver's seat here. Oh. And now bringing up to the feet there. And look at this pile driver. Oh my god, I don't think I've seen the Golden Phoenix do a pile driver before. That is incredible stuff. And now Golden Phoenix taking L-Slug into the corner. Oh, and L-Slug's been busted open. And, oh, locking up again. Going over to the corner. And now look at this, L-Slug. Oh, what is he thinking here? Oh, God, no. Whoa, whoa, whoa! That is incredible athleticism, I have to admit. 2. Oh, very close. 2.5. And now look at L-Slug here off of the ropes. But Golden Phoenix, look at this. Oh my god. And now, oh, back in the ring. And there with the snake eyes busted open. And going up to the top rope, El Slug, can he do it? What's he gonna do? Oh god. What is he gonna do? Oh, a diving clothesline. And now Golden Phoenix again trying to just recover on the outside. Oh, look at this. Oh, how heavy is El Slug? Oh, you've got to be careful of El Slug. Apparently he is a little bit off and peculiar. Remember, after this, we got the likes of Kato versus Hercule Slaughter. And for our main event, it's a 3 Stages of Hell with Wade Danielson taking on the undefeated Brutus Armstrong. Golden Phoenix now with the knee strike. Oh, look at this. Into the steel steps. Gotta be wary of that can out. Back in the ring. Here we go. Oh, what's Phoenix thinking here? Big clothesline there. And going for the pin. 1. Oh, only a 1 count. No, this isn't old school Japan. Oh, trying to go for the moonsault. El Slug barely getting out of the way. There with an elbow. And now springboard. Phoenix splash. Is this the end? 2, 3. It's over. It's over. The Golden Phoenix wins. Incredible stuff there. El Slug tried his best against the Golden Phoenix, but the Golden Phoenix really did keep pace with El Slug throughout this match. But saying that, El Slug, I don't think anyone would have expected him to be keeping pace with Golden Phoenix, but did put up a hell of a fight here. Look at that combination there as he worked over the Golden Phoenix. It was such a back and forth. Crazy stuff. Look at that. Oh, man. But in the end, El Slug, well, still, that's a new introduction for many people. And so at the bare minimum, that's what Golden Phoenix was hoping for. And now, more people are going to know about El Slug, and that might give him a bigger bit of popularity. We might have gained some more fans here tonight as he heads off to GHK, one of the many shows on the VGIW channel. Well, we're moving on straight to the next match now. Wasting no time at all here. Here we go. And there he is. Kato. Kato currently standing 44-0. My goodness. Not far off from breaking that threshold of 50-0 at the rate he's going. If he continues to gain these wins. Think about this again. Brutus Armstrong, let me just triple check, stands at about 136-0. Maybe slightly more. You know, I need to check if that's been updated at all. But point is, what was once a 100-point difference is quick. You know, it's slowly but surely that gap is being bridged. And Kato gonna have another big match tonight against the recently returned Hercule Slaughter. And you see that Kato looking very ready as ever. Been traveling around the channel, having match after match after match. It doesn't matter how big your opponent is. Doesn't matter their size, their strength, their agility. It seems that, you know, able to take on anyone and everyone. And now, oh, look at this. Well, I can't wait to see how Hercule does, honestly. Maybe Hercule will be the one to finally beat Kato. Easier said than done, of course. But let's see how this match turns out. Well, Kato now in the ring. Kato has gotten wins over all sorts of wrestlers in, here on the VGIW channel, including a few people from over in Shock Wrestling. Oh, here we go. There is Hercule Slaughter. And you can see Hercule. He's just happy to be back finally. It has been years. The last time we saw him was back during the 2K22 run of VGIW. Hercule, he tried to trim himself down. He had been focusing purely on gains, and that wasn't sustainable long term for him. So he tried to trim down, and it looks like he's now found a happy medium where he's worked on the strength. He's one of the strongest wrestlers, pound for pound. But at the same time, he can have that agility if he wants it. So Hercule, kind of like not as drastic as, say, a Kane Randleman story, but someone who has managed to find that happy medium. Here we go now, though. And the match begins. Kato, no! Oh. Hercule there getting some clubbing blows dealt to him in the early goings of this match. Oh, pushed away. And boom! With a clothesline. Hercule, though, kicking in the midsection and trying to bounce back now. Oh, look at that lariat, though. Not knocking Kato at all here. But look at that. The chops. Oh, Kato with the dodge. And now returning fire with a chop of his own. And look at that. Forcing Hercule into the ropes. Oh, here we go now. Oh, right across the chest. Hercule getting back to his feet here. Irish whip into the corner now. And boom! Crashing into Hercule Slaughter. Look at that, the boot into the throat now. And now, back up to his feet here. Kato maintaining control in this one. Oh, nice return fire there. Oh, but look at that. Doesn't get a chance to lift Kato as Kato goes with a reversal. And Kato now lifting Hercule. And throwing him aside. And slamming the arm down. Kato right now in full control of this match. And right now Hercule is struggling. Oh. God, this is brutal stuff. And look at that. Oh, the headbutt reversed. Oh, Hercule, look at that. Boom! What a lariat! And going for the pin. I don't know if that's going to be enough. No, one count. But that's a good sign for Hercule if he was able to take Kato off his feet here now. But look at that, Kato. Still maintaining that resiliency. Oh! That's nasty. Hercule's not going to take that line down. Look at this. DDT! DDT! Bringing Kato back up to his feet again. Irish whip, reverse there. Into the corner, and look at this. Kato now psyching himself up here to put this one away. Oh my God, look at the hands wrapped around the throat. The Rev has got to get involved. Ooh, letting go just in time. And now Kato rushing over. Oh my God! Driving the hips into the face. Oh no. Oh, Hercule. Oh no, he knew what was coming. That attempted rear superplex. Go for a submission hold now. You see the face paint starting to wear on Hercule here from the punishment. And now into the corner. Right hand here. Oh my God. Irish whip. Big elbow. Big elbow. 1, 2. And there's the kick out. Oh my goodness. What is it going to take to put Oh my gosh, Hercule, could he tap out now? No, fighting his way out. Oh, nice work. Hercule staying in this, but this is proving to be an absolutely devastating fight at the moment. Oh, nice attack there. Oh, here we go, Hercule. What's he thinking here? Racing over. Boom! With an uppercut. And now, Irish whip into the corner. And you can tell the crowd loving as Hercule's beginning to amp himself up here. What's he thinking? What's he thinking? Hercule. Oh, with a shoulder thrust. And now look at this. Grinding the boot into the face. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Look at this. Swinging. Kato. Holy cow. Look at the strength of Hercule Slaughter. That is crazy work. And Hercule. Oh, what's the plan now? Oh, Kato's right back up for more. Oh my god. You gotta give these wrestlers credit. No! Planted center of the ring. 1, 2, 3. And Kato wins. Oh my god. I just realized not 44 at 0. Oh my goodness, hold on. But this must be like, oh wow, it must be like 47, 48 and 0. Oh my god, Kato. Another step closer to hitting the big 5-0 on that undefeated streak. Look at Hercule's strength right here. That was incredible. Hercule may have been gone for years, but clearly back in a big way, performance-wise. Even though he's failed to secure a big W so far in his return run, there's been some entertaining performances nonetheless. Still though, doesn't matter against the big, wide Kato. Impossible to ignore the uprise of Kato. Clearly an undefeated streak that is going to end up in the history books of the VGIW channel if it keeps up. Anyway, it's time for our main event now. And this one is going to be one for the history books. Here comes Wade Danielson. And Wade Danielson, possibly in the best shape of his career. He has been. And I want to just make sure that I echo this exactly. Wade, when he found out when he had earned that opportunity to take on Brutus Armstrong once again, he said that he was basically living and breathing the gym, the training center. He was in there constantly. Now, Wade Danielson is one of the greatest high flyers of all time, not just in VGIW but in EFED history. Wade has, for over 7 years on the channel, been a consistent source of some of the most talked about matches on the VGIW channel. To this day, I sometimes quote, what I said at the end of a Wade Danielson match, all the way back in the beginnings of the 2K18 run. If you ever hear me go, Wade Danielson, yes, ooh-rah, then that is from those days when Wade had, at the time, the longest match on record, lasting around 35 to 40 minutes, which to this day is probably still one of the longer non-Rampage matches. That is, Wade has always been someone whose performances have stood out and made him a cornerstone of VGIW, but even then, Wade has had many encounters with the undefeated Brutus Armstrong, and knows that even with those skills at hand, he hasn't been able to put away Brutus. So he has been slaving away at the training center. That's why we've not been seeing him as of late, because he's been, so focused, so locked in on getting himself ready for this performance. This is a wrestler that seems to be his own, personal... This has to be one of the things Wade Danielson wants more than anything else, to finally be able to put away Brutus. The first loss... Well, the first person Brutus Armstrong ever beat was Wade Danielson, and it took about 35 seconds. I was talking about like how a match that Wade had took about 35 to 40 minutes. Talk about 35 to 40 seconds, and that was the length of time it took for Brutus Armstrong in his debut match to beat Wade Danielson. Wade Danielson, a former world champion in his own right. In fact, I believe his name is one of the names on those nameplates there on the sides. You can actually see there on Brutus Armstrong's... Oh! On Brutus Armstrong's World Championship, there the side plates hold the names of several notable champions. The likes of the Reaper, Hardcore Hank, Hanchacharya, Terry Adams. And like I said, I believe Wade Danielson is amongst the names on that title. Wade, a notable presence. Oh man. But Brutus Armstrong may be the most notable of them all. Undefeated for nearly 8 years now. Oh my goodness. Let me just pull up Brutus's undefeated streak. Like I said, Wade Danielson, Golden Phoenix, Dennis Finch, Iron Saint, Juggernaut, Leo, Gabriel Walker, Chosen One, The Monster, Keller, Herman, Exciting Constantine, Samuel the Savior, Kamau, Antonio Esposito, Katsuyori Machida, Musashi Watanabe, Caleb Adler, Teddy Jones, VVC, Mad Ball, Teddy Grizzly Jones, Blue Thunder, Weapon E, aka Ethan the Hunter, The Phantom, Platinum Pete, Daniel Hagen, Byron Jackson, Wade Danielson on many occasions, Adrian Baldwin, and so on and so forth. Over 130, close to 140 wins. Brutus Armstrong has been undefeated for nearly a decade. Oh my goodness. That, Brutus Armstrong, I don't know when the streak ends. Could be tonight, could be another night. Point of the matter is, though, when that streak ends, Brutus Armstrong has had a performance where he could retire right there and then. Maybe fight his own personal Obafemi and actually stick through with retirement. And that would be it. That would be all Brutus needs to do. His fate, his career is sealed as a Hall of Fame worthy run. By the way, the VGIW Hall of Fame will be taking place once VGIW is reaching or has hit its 10-year anniversary, aka will either be year 1 of our 2K28 run or year 2 of our 2K28 run. That is when we'll be opening up the VGIW Hall of Fame. But look at that, Brutus Armstrong. Incredible stuff right there. I don't think there's ever gonna be anyone on the VGIW channel quite like Brutus. Love him or hate him, because he has been vicious to some of his opponents. But there's no denying that he is an awe-inspiring force. Kato is racking up wins at an alarming rate. Maybe can beat him in sheer numbers. But to give you an idea on how impressively long this undefeated streak has been, Bruno Sammartino has a legendary WWE World Championship reign that spanned across 7 years. In less than a year, in just a few months, Brutus Armstrong, the undefeated streak, not his championship reign, his undefeated streak will eclipse that length of time. As for the reign, oh gosh, how long has it been? Let me triple check that. The camera's a little bit low there. Brutus Armstrong If he makes it, well, currently held that title for roughly a year and a half, sorry. If he makes it to November, he will have hit 2 years with the VGIW Men's World Championship. Wade Danielson, I don't know if I've ever seen him so locked in, but this match, extremely important. There are 3 matches in this. Now, we may only see the first 2, depending on how this match turns out. But Wade Danielson and Brutus starting off in a regular match. Then they will be in a giant cage, match. And if they make it to the 3rd round, then it will be a last man standing match. And look at this right here. Starting off, chain wrestling. Wade is, despite the gains, is not going to be able to outmuscle Brutus Armstrong. And that is evident. Look at that. Wade springing back to his feet, though, and look at that Hurricane Rana. You're going to be watching one of the best high flyers of all time here. Like I said, in the E-Fed space, I don't know if there are many high flyers that have, been able to, be as consistently on the top level like Wade Danielson. Oh, and if they have, I'd love to see a match. Trust me, there ain't no hate to any of the great high flyers in the E-Fed space. If anything, I would love to see them and Wade Danielson have a banger 7-star match. We'll even have it in Tokyo to get those extra stars if we have to. Look at that. Speaking of which, by the way, if you want to see your wrestler compete in VGIW, then it is simple. Upload your wrestler to community creations with the hashtag VGIW. Preferably a small description about your wrestler would be nice, so that I can represent your wrestler as best as I can. But even without a description, your wrestler may show up in future episodes of VGIW, GHK, Kitsune Kingdom, Monday Night Law, and more. We've already seen 6+ wrestlers showcasing themselves, because of these opening borders. Look at that though. Oh, barely dodged. That was millimeters away. And look at that deadlift there. Oh my God. Oh no, a sleeper hold. Are you kidding me? Brutus trying to choke out Wade. But Wade there managing to escape. This is incredible stuff here. And now Wade, Irish Whip in our main event here tonight. And now Wade. Oh my God, look at that. And now, springing up to the top rope here. 450 elbow drop, and Brutus dodges. Oh my goodness. And now, oh, look at that. Oh, Enziguri! The bicycle kick! Is this going to be it? 1, 2... No, kick out. Brutus, the way he got his first win was with that bicycle kick. And now looking for that power bomb. The same move that he used to put away the giant Herman. 1, 2, 3... And the first fall goes to Brutus. And now the cage is about to lower. Could we be about to see Brutus go 2-0? Or will Wade be able to mount a comeback? Oh man, the crowd already wondering what is going to happen next here. Here we go. Well, they're set up. They're ready. The cage is lowering. And here we go. The match begins. Round 2. Wade catching Brutus with the Hurricane Rana. And now look at that. Oh, the springboard Phoenix Splash. Didn't get all of it, however. And look at that. They're both down. Wade getting up first. But Brutus quickly following. Locking horns now. Into the corner. Oh, here we go. right across the back. And now Wade building up momentum here. Oh, but Brutus with the dodge. And now Brutus retaliating here. And going for Snake Eyes. Oh, nice catch there by Wade, though. Wade is going to keep on the offensive here. And look at this. Oh, right in the face. Nice work right there. Oh, and Wade. Oh, barely missing there. And now the two brawling on the outside here. Into the cage. The cage wall threatening to buckle and break here. As these two go to war. Oh, look at this now. Locking horns again. Uppercut there, staggering Wade. And again, another uppercut, continuing to stagger Wade. But Wade now firing back. There we go, nice work. Oh, the back and forth here. Again. Oh, Irish whip there. Brutus able to stop the momentum, however. But Wade locking horns there and throwing Brutus back into the ring. And now Wade. Could he find a way to put this away? Lol, look at this. Looking under the ring for a weapon. And got a table. Oh, and there's a drop kick and Brutus falls face first into the steel steps. The undefeated Brutus Armstrong right now being thrown from pillar to post by Wade Danielson. Big right hand there. And Brutus, oh, reversing the drop kick. Look at that, throwing Wade. And there with a big right hand. Wade returning fire. And now, look at this. Irish whip. Oh, spilling over the steel steps with that one. Oh, Wade. What's he thinking here? Bringing Brutus back up once again. Big uppercut there. And Brutus is staggered, but look at that. Returning fire now. Uppercut. And there's a drop kick in return. But Brutus standing resolute as he returns fire with another uppercut. Oh, look at this. Oh! And breaking out of the cage. Oh, this is devastating here. But wait a minute, what's Brutus doing? Brutus? Where's he going? Walking up the ramp? Hold on, where is he going? Wade Danielson? Going after Brutus? Why? Is he walking away? What's going on? Oh, Wade's not going to have that. He is not about to let Brutus walk away. I can't believe it. This is the first time I've ever seen Brutus Armstrong walk away from a match. But Wade Danielson is not about to let Brutus, ruin this match. Brutus now driving down across the back. Wade's getting back up. And now the two battling on that entrance, that stage. Oh my God. All there is metal and LED panels. There is no soft place to land. And Brutus, oh my God, don't do this. Oh my God. Right onto the metal. The crowd watching on right now as Wade is being thrown around on the impossibly hard surface. There is no give whatsoever. Oh, Wade fighting back now. Trying to stay in this. Look at this. Nice work. Oh, right in the side of the head. Wade bringing Brutus back up once again here. And now dragging Brutus. Trying to get him back to the match here that Brutus seemed to be running away from. And it's like Wade trying to lead Brutus back to the ring. And look at that back. Here we go. And now the two going to continue to brawl here. Uppercut there. And Brutus with an uppercut of his own. They're tantalizingly close to the fans here. Wait a minute. Brutus, once again, he's walking away. Wade up on top of the cage, but Brutus isn't playing his games. The crowd chanting, please don't die. Wade's now going to get back down. That is a devastating height. I can't tell what Brutus is doing. Was he baiting Wade this time? I think Brutus wants to... Maybe Brutus isn't running away. Maybe Brutus is trying to dictate the pace of the match and where this match goes. That would make more sense than Brutus running away. Wade, if he can control the how this match goes, then that puts Wade at a disadvantage. Oh, look at that. Right, back up. And look at these two battling it out on our entrance ramp. Many people. Oh, my God. Fight on here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Right onto the steel. No. Brutus, for God's sake, don't you do this. No, onto the concrete. That is unprotected concrete. It doesn't get more brutal than that. Even if there's maybe say a 1% amount of give to steel, there is 0% to concrete. It's even worse. Because oh my God! Oh my God! Canadian destroyer Mexican destroyer onto the steel ramp. At least the ramp can potentially buckle under your weight. The concrete ain't going to do that. Oh my God, knee strike there. This is craziness. What a sadistic match between these two. They are leaving it all on the line here for the World Championship. Oh, look at that. And now look at this. Oh, Brutus there. Oh, no. Oh, no, not again. No, Brutus, for God's sake. No, a second powerbomb onto the concrete. The third. No. Oh, my God. That's 4 powerbombs onto concrete. This is bad. Wade, oh my word, he could end up with spinal injuries at this rate. Somehow Wade powering through. I am genuinely shocked that Wade is still finding a way to fight after all of this. Look at that. Oh no! That standing moonsault dodged by Brutus. Oh God, no, don't do this. Oh my God! The crowd, they're watching an absolutely devastating fight here. These two are destroying one another. They've got to get back in the ring at some point. Oh my goodness. Wade and Brutus staring each other down now. Throwing Brutus there. Oh, Brutus, what's he thinking? Oh, hang on. Look at this. The back and forth is insane here. Throwing Wade aside. Wade staggering there. Big jab there. And there with a jawbreaker in retaliation. Oh, Wade's climbing up. And Brutus following close by here. And wait a minute. Oh! Brutus has been busted open. Oh my God, he's clinging on. My God, he's been dazed and confused. Wade bashing away. Brutus! Oh my God! Has fallen through the announce table. Brutus Armstrong. My God! Wait a minute, Wade. He's going back down. Brutus is climbing back up. I think we're about to get a repeat. An encore. Oh my lord. No way. Oh my god. Brutus, is he about to fall down a second one? Oh, Wade now busted open. Is it Wade's turn? Oh my god. No, there's no way. Ah! Oh my god. We just witnessed an execution. Good God. Good God almighty. Wade somehow finding the strength to climb up despite that horrific landing. Wait, what's he doing here? Wade climbing down again. What's going on? Oh God, no, 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 no. They're going to meet again for a third time. Not for a third time, surely not. Oh, good grief. Oh my God, don't do this again. Oh no. The back and forth. There's not even a table to land on anymore. This is their very own 3 stages of hell within 3 stages of hell. Oh my God. Oh, Wade and Brutus battling back and forth here. Both clinging on for dear life. Is this going to be the end of the streak? Wade Danielson making it clear that he is fully intent on finishing this once and for all. Oh my lord. Not again, surely not. Oh! Oh, that caught Wade completely off guard. Now Brutus climbing to the top of the cage. Wade right now seems to be winded. Oh, here we go. Wade Danielson, Brutus taking a step back. Oh no, he's ready to rush Wade. Oh! There is no honor in this war. Oh my God. The back and forth. And now, center of the cage. Oh my God, look at this. Boom with the V trigger. The V trigger. Oh, snapping the leg now. Think about how high they are. How much a fall from that distance could devastate. You thought the falls from halfway were bad. This is on a whole other level. Oh, look at Wade go here. Look at that. No fear. Wade Danielson showing no fear against Brutus Armstrong on top of this devastating structure despite everything that Brutus has put him through. Wade Danielson, every time him and Brutus fall, Wade has come out, oh my God, into that bicycle kick. Wade has come up short every time, but Wade Danielson has given Brutus a harder and harder fight every single time, and this is no exception. I don't know if Brutus has ever been pushed this hard before. Oh no. Whoa, 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 whoa. Be careful here, guys. Back drop! Good God! And you can see that devastation that's been put on these two's bodies. Brutus, he delivered the move, and yet he still is struggling to get to his feet here. Oh no, now look at this. Brain Buster! Oh my God, guys. Look at the way the metal's buckling. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone in between. This cage can't handle the raw aggression. Mexican Destroyer! Oh my God! I don't know how much more this cage can handle. Brutus rising to his feet yet again. Oh no, that devastating powerbomb. He is threatening to destroy Wade Danielson. That was on the razor's edge of the cage. I don't know what they're thinking at this point. My God. Slamming the head down. And now Wade being dragged back to the center of the cage again by Brutus. Oh no. No, no, no. A powerbomb. Wade with a reversal. A roll up. But Brutus kicks out immediately. I don't know if you can be pinned on top of the cage. Oh, Wade there. Series of chops. And now staggering. Mexican Destroyer! A second time! A second time! My God! And now... Oh, look at this. Oh my God! Brutus! Could this be? The worst bit is, if Wade wins this second match, it won't even break the streak, because Wade will need to win in the third and final match, a last man standing match. But he'll be the first person in history to gain a pinfall or submission over Brutus if he can manage it. Oh my God! So even if he doesn't break the streak, he can still lay claim to that. But my God! What a match-up this is proving to be. Oh my goodness, what is he thinking now? Going for a submission hold on top of the cage. Brutus with nowhere to go. Look at the way the leg and the arm are caught there. Again, Wade has, every time these two have collided, Wade has gotten better and better and better at pushing Brutus to his absolute limits. But we can't take away from the near 8-year-long undefeated streak. Oh my God. Oh! Good God. Brutus. What is he thinking? Wade and Brutus back and forth. Look at that. Oh my God. They're exhausted. They have absolutely broken each other's bodies here. Wade. Look at the bruises. The blood. This is scary, scary stuff. Oh, Brutus catching Wade there. And now, back to the center of the cage. Kick to the midsection. Oh my God, no. No, no, no. Powerbomb! Oh my God! Oh no, no, no! A second powerbomb! Oh my God, and part of the cage just broke. It narrowly missed the referee. These two are destroying not just each other, but the very cage they're fighting on. This is scary stuff right here. Wade again! Look at that! Oh, Brutus is back up again, but Wade! Catching Brutus! Knee strike! And now, look at this. I'm shocked that Wade is still going. My God, look at the damage that's been done in this match. And Brutus back up for more once again. Oh, now look at this. Oh, the clothesline. This is a hell of a main event. This might be one of the best World Championship matches of all time. VGIW. Always setting standards. One of the great E-Feds. Look at that right there. And Wade. Brutus is... Brutus... I've seen him be battered before. I've never seen anything quite like this. Oh, God. No. Oh, my God! A release. Belly to belly suplex. How in the world does Brutus Armstrong still have the strength to do something like that? Oh no, hang on. Brainbuster. Brainbuster! Oh God. No. Dominator! Oh my God! He's killed him! Oh my God! 1, 2, 3! And Brutus Armstrong wins the VGIW World Championship match 2-0 in 3 stages of hell. Can't say it wasn't a deserved win though. That was brutal. That had to be one of the best World Championship matches of all time. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the VGIW channel, comment down below, share with your friends, and we'll see you next time.